Hello, this is Julian from Kanen Coffee, and I'm making this video to show you how to install panels on this Nuova Musica. And so I'm not going to I'm not going to take off all the panels and install it because it would be a 1-hour video, but I'm going to give you the guidelines. I'm going to show you what tools you would need, and we'll show you what type of screws to go where, and the little tips and tricks to help you because it is kind of finicky. So this is the left panel that came with your machine. It was originally on there and we had to take it off. And as you can see on the front, the reason it was coming off is because those clips are all broken. Each one of these holding a screw to the frame. So since they're all broken, it won't clip onto anything. I do have all the screws here, and I will be sending this machine as built as I can so that when you do open it up to replace the panels, you can at least see the guidelines of where you would go, where everything fits, because there is a few wiring and setting ground wires certain places. But I'm gonna try to explain to you how to install it. So first, we're gonna look at these 3 screws. This is also on the right side of the right side panel, exact same thing. And the back panel is kind of different, but it's the same concept. 2 screws on the top and wires. This is going to be your wire for your RGB to turn on the lights that you have around the whole frame of your panel. And there is this little tiny metal part in the corner that holds a ground wire. And so you have to install all those before you put the panel on. So to get there though, there is 3, and I'll try to pull it close up. There is 3 screw mounts, one right here, one right here, and then there's one right here, and this still has a screw and your broken frame in it. I will be taking that off and replacing it, putting the screw back in. But this is where you're going to screw your frame into. This going here. There is 1 screw on the side that I could try to show you. Right here, you can see it sticking out. This also goes on the frame. So as you can see, there's 1 screw frame, 2 screw frame. Then there's this 3rd one right here, as you can see. But it's not layered like these, it's actually on the side, because this one goes into the frame, where it would be right there. So to do that, you might have to either remove this front panel, which is kind of difficult. I would suggest you just have the proper screwdriver to go from on top of the machine into the screw, because if I tried showing you, you can indeed fit a screw in between, or a screwdriver in between here to get the screw that's down there. And then this 3rd hole right here, it does not hold a piece of the frame, I don't think. Let me just check. Yeah, it doesn't hold a piece of the frame here. So your 3rd screw for your frame is going to be this one on the side. Then this right here, again, I'm going to attach all this when you do pick up your machine, but this right here is the wire for your RGB. There's a few of them that go to certain places, like there's one for the back panel. Then there's of course one for the right side panel that you will see when you do dismantle it. But what you're going to do is you're going to plug this in to this panel right here, and that will give power to your strips of light when you do get the new panels in the mail, and it should glow up. Then, before you even put the panel on, you want to find that little metal piece right here. It's pretty long and skinny, and it's sticking out of the case, as you can see. You're going to get this yellow and green wire. It's going to have a sheath around it. There's one also on the right side, and I think there's one on the back one also, but I do not know. And you're going to literally connect it into the metal piece as if it was a plug, so that your lights are grounded to the case. And that should be everything before you put it on. One thing I did not mention are these 2 holes on the bottom. See, one on the one side, one on the other. And there's these 2 little almost brass mounts, one on each side. They're not screws, so what you do is you push them into here, and it just holds it. So I'm going to, and then to get to these mounts, you have to take off the roof of the machine, which is this. And pretty much how to do that is in your, this is where the water tray would be. You see there's 4, one right here, one right here, then there's going to be 2 here, screw mounts for when you put it on top. As you can see, the screw mounts are there. You're going to have to unscrew those so that you could take the lid off, so that you can see all the screws for the panels. So I'm going to try to put it together now so you get a demonstration on how the panels work. So first I'm going to grab this. I'm going to plug in the 2 wires that I need to plug in, which is this green one into the metal piece. Then this one, the 3-pronged into this one. So now they're plugged in, so the light should be working. If so, we could test right now, actually. As you can see, the light turns on. That means there's power running to the panel. Now you're going to, let me see if I can show this. You're gonna want to try to get those brass things into the holes so that you can hold it in. Then it should just slide over, and when you do get the new panels, you will see, since those plastic pieces are broken, you'll see where those screw mounts go, and you just screw them through the top. And you do that with all 3 panels to screw all of them in. Now here's the tools you're going to need, because there is 2 types of screws for this machine. There is these ones, which is your normal Phillips screwdriver head. These are for the roof or the lid of your espresso machine. Just a normal screwdriver would do. And you're going to have 4 of them on the top and 4 corners like I showed you. And then for all your panels, you're going to have this type of screw, which is pretty much Allen key type of screw. And I'm sure this is a 2.5 sizing for Allen key. Pretty small. And this fits perfectly well so that you can screw it in. So you're going to need these 2 tools, just a normal Phillips and a 2.5 Allen wrench to do all of that. And again, you're going to just do, for the panels, you're just going to do this Allen one, and then there's that screw on the side right here that you're going to have to go through the top to put in. As you can see, it lines up. But yeah, so that's how you install the panels. If you have any more questions, please email us. And yeah, thanks for watching.